blessed people, the Lord spoke with me. And in that conversation, the Lord took me in the skies above Turkey, and He showed me another massive earthquake hit Turkey, and buildings collapse, buildings go down. Tremendous, total collapse, collapsing on each other from up down, and that is the earthquake you saw was fulfilled night before yesterday. The prophecy I gave December 3rd, the year 2022, about judgment coming to idol worship, coming to Turkey and Syria, is still an active prophecy. The Lord, the day before yesterday, again, the day before yesterday, the Lord took the words I spoke when I was giving the message, and I said that judgment is still an active judgment going on, ongoing. So the day before yesterday, in the night, the Lord then showed me the collapsing of buildings, the earthquake hitting, and you saw yesterday, again, another earthquake hit Turkey, and buildings, a lot of buildings collapsed. It's a very tough judgment. It's a very serious wrath that the Lord unleashed against idol worship, against Islam. Why is the Lord sending us to strike Turkey? As you are aware, today, Turkey has presented herself openly on this day as an emerging leader of the Islamic nation, an emerging leader among Muslim nations. We know that Turkey has also emerged as an enemy to Israel. Remember the flotilla that was going to Gaza, which the Israelis struck, and then relations soured at that time. Turkish newspapers at one point have written articles calling for an Islamic army, the army of Islam, to be formed, and that they may invade Israel with one purpose, to invade Israel. Erdogan, ever since Tayyip Erdogan came to power, he has consolidated the Islamic conservative government in Turkey. So Turkey has emerged as an enemy, apart from being a champion to Islamic nations gathering together against Israel, but he has also emerged as an enemy to Israel. And right now, Turkey also speaks on matters Jerusalem and asks Muslim nations to embrace this fight for Jerusalem, even to the death, Turkey says so. So it's owing to this role of Turkey that the Lord turned us against Turkey, and we struck Turkey very, very hard. Very, very hard. Because if there's one thing you'll understand, is that this war you see in Ezekiel 38, wherever you place it, I don't know where you place it, whether you place it before the rapture, within the tribulation, wherever you place this war must be won by the Lord. The Lord will win this war. And I think that still underscores the fact that Israel cannot be deleted, even as they say here in Psalm 83 verse 4, or the Iranian leaders say that Israel should be deleted out of the map of the world. Israel cannot and will not be deleted from the map of the world. Remember too well, they were not deleted in Babylonian captivity, they were not deleted in Egypt, they were not deleted when Nebuchadnezzar, when they were thrown into the fire. They were not deleted when they were thrown into the lion's den. In any case, the Lord came as a Jewish Messiah. You would have to get rid of the Lord if you want to get rid of Israel, and you will not. So the Lord is going to stand true to the promise of Abraham. You see in the book of Genesis chapter 12, verses 1 to 3. You give them a great nation, but anyone that curses Israel will be cast of the Lord. So the Lord will defeat the enemy in this war that is coming. And that is the reason the Lord has sent us to strike Turkey and Syria, because they are among the nations that will coalesce, that will form a coalition that will attack Israel. But the Lord has now used His servants to make it very clear that the Lord will win that war, and Israel will prevail. And then after that, this past night, the Lord now took me above Israel, and He made me draw the map of Israel, with complete map, without the so-called West Bank and what have you, the complete map. Not one that is eaten inwards, an area given Palestine. God made me draw a complete map of Israel, every land given back to Israel. This will take place. And that can also speak to you very clearly about the role the Lord is placing His prophets on in this coming contestation. And the Lord must achieve victory. So if this earthquake is anything to go by, then you can tell very clearly that the Lord will win that war. Israel will win. And the enemy will be crushed. The Messiah is coming. Thank you.